So we've got a fantastic match here, Tony. We've got Dennis Hatch and Coby Jaap. I mean, this is going to be fireworks from both sides. Both players, that fast and loose style. Shot clock, I don't think that's going to be a factor for either guy. We're in for a treat here.
Yep, you saw the hatchet man breaking off, making a ball.
And it's nice to see Dennis Hatch out here competing. Former Mosconi Cup, amongst a laundry list of titles over the years. But boy, is he a talented individual.
Yeah, he won't be pleased with that shot.
He's going to go with the kick here. Making things move. How about that 15 ball?
Oh. Well, that's not the way he planned to pot it.
Well, you know what they say, Tony? Good luck is the residue of hard work. And that man's put in the work over the years. That is for sure.
Yeah, not only did he pot that ball the way he did, he also landed on the 10 with a nice angle to kick out all the other stripes.
Yeah, he's definitely got everything he needs now. You know, his expression after he missed position on that opening couple of shots there, he said, wow. And he's definitely talking about the speed of the table. He's like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, he did play in Iowa at the rack. Wasn't present in Boston, but he's back here in KC.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Dennis a little prior to this match here, and it seems like he's been doing a lot of lessons and also exhibitions these days. And he said that he really likes the Ultimate Pool format, and we might see more of Dennis Hatch. So
that's great news for the pool fans as well. He's still got plenty to give. Great player. I played him in 1993 in the World 9 Ball in Las Vegas.
That gives you an idea of how long this man's been on the table.
Gives you an idea of how long I've been around as well. I was on the guest list for Noah's Ark twice.
And you see Dennis Hatch takes rack number 1.
He's been at every one of our events this year. I first met him in Phoenix, and we got along instantly. He is just a very thoughtful guy. He actually messaged me when I was flying over to the States for this event and said, what time are you landing in Kansas City, because I'll wait around and pick you up and take you to the venue if you want. I said, yeah, that'd be great. I'll be there in 9 hours. So he didn't wait 9 hours.
Yeah, right.
But no, he's a great guy.
Now, Coby, I think, falls into the category of this format speaks to his style.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see him at every event that he can make it to.
Yeah, but the first time I met him, obviously, was Phoenix. And how I met him, I was in the bar there the night before the tournament started, and he was playing Joe Prince for money. Okay, Joe had 1 or 2 beverages. Let's say at the end of the match was in an extreme state of refreshment, to put it mildly. But he did lose an awful lot of money to Coby Jaap, which I think has enabled him to make his own logo and probably bought him a couple of cues.
I mean, that's no small feat, and I'm sure they both had a good time. But Coby Jaap going to fall short on this 4 ball and hang it up for the hatchet man.
Yeah, a look of bewilderment upon Coby Jaap's face. But a very grateful Dennis Hatch comes to the table. It's a very inviting table as well for Dennis.
Yeah, I don't see too many issues here for Dennis. Looks like everything's available. Really just has to make sure he stays on his game as far as the speed control is concerned.
I'd get rid of the 14, 11, 10.
It looks like he likes your approach.
Yeah, but just leave an angle on this 10 ball, because it then lends itself to the cue ball coming down right behind the 9. But I could just run that in. 12 is dead, and so is the 8, really. Just wants the angle, doesn't want to be straight.
A delicate shot there.
Might just pop this in with a bit of right-hand English and just come off that rail, just to take it towards the line. Doesn't need to do very much with it. Yeah, just a smidgen.
Simple cut shot here.
Yeah, 8 side pocket, I would have thought.
And Dennis Hatch making quick work of rack number 2 after that miss on the 4 from Coby. And he's perfect here. No question, Dennis Hatch still has every bit of that game. That's earned him so many titles over the years.
Yep, everything seems to be in tune for Dennis Hatch.
Ultimate Pool team really delivering here in Kansas City. Another nice break there from Dennis Hatch.
Well, immediately you look at the 8 ball. Stuck behind 15, down at the bottom of the table.
And as we look at what he's got here, he's trying to figure out which route he wants to take. I mean, the 6 is blocking the green stripe in the top right corner.
Yeah, well, see, that will push me towards solids anyway, because there's only the 8 ball to move out.
And the only issue here is that there aren't any solids right near the 8 ball. So Dennis is going to have to use that pool brain of his to figure this out. I think he's swinging at it here.
He had a go. He even tried to body swerve it.
Give it a bit of English.
See, the problem with that 8 ball, I don't think it banks into the corner. So if you're going to play the bank, it's going to have to be in the side pocket. Or he's just had a look to see if he could play the 8 off the cushion into the 15 and down the rail into the corner pocket.
Yeah, and Dennis is
like
definitely
a carom shot.
Yeah, he's comfortable with shots like that. I'm sure he's seen that layout probably hundreds of times. And he falls pretty well on this 5. Does not want to be too straight, though. He wants to be able to maneuver the cue ball.
Yeah, well, I think he's made his mind up now that he's going to attempt that shot. 8 into the rail, slides off the 15.
Now, Tony, what do you think? You think he's going to make it go to the top rail here and go across between the 12 and the 9? Or do you think he's going to try to draw straight at it?
I think with a draw shot, I think you could get yourself in trouble there with those 3 stripes in the middle of the table. But he's playing it with just a bit of left hand.
What an execution there.
Yeah, he's just nicked off that 11 ball. Dangerous. But he doesn't mind the dangerous, Dennis. So, 8 ball into the rail, backed into the 15 and tried to slide it down. Oh, he got that one wrong.
Doesn't get it to fall. Now Coby Jaap's going to take advantage here. Wide open table for him. You see he rocketed himself out of that chair. And again, when a player gets a wide open table with no obstructions, that can really be dangerous for the opponent. Getting that comfort and finding that rhythm. The game becomes easy the more that you spend on the equipment. Coby really just that instinctive style player. Quickly looking at his lines, then falls on it. Nice speed there. Tony, looks like Coby's going to take this one here. Wants to make sure he doesn't arrive on the cushion here. He does well with that. Looks like he's entertaining going to the 15 next.
Yeah, good weight.
Very nice shot there.
Get the cue ball. I mean, again, you're not going to do too much with it here. I mean, you can run this in and come off the bottom rail, or you could even try and. Oh wow, Coby!
Missed opportunity there.
It's like he hit it when he wasn't ready. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I think he spent too much time in the setup, and then he got down on the shot, kind of rushed that a bit.
Straight bank up the top. Oh, do you know what? I thought it was in. I think just the pace kept that out. If he'd hit that softly, I think he made that 8.
I agree with you there. Coby with an added chance here. And normally at this level, you do not get another chance. So he's got to feel very fortunate that he's back at the table in rack number 3 here. Maybe just a touch of left-hand spin, or he's going to go to the corner. And he does.
Well, this would be a big heap of relief for Coby Jaap.
Yeah, 3-0 versus 2-1. That's a big difference there.
But it's a good showing from lots of states. The Charlotte guys were here. I saw them this morning. They came in for practice before tomorrow's Open starts. Corey Shemtov and Pat Dixon. They were here, and they do lots of work.
Yeah, it's kind of remarkable.
North Carolina.
Yeah, it's remarkable the difference between some of the regional events that we see and what Ultimate Pool is delivering here. Definitely players traveling from all over the world and all over the U.S. to compete in these events. And we've got a lot of repeat players. Players making the trip across the country to compete here. And we can see why. Massive full field. All events are full. Massive wait list on top. That's got to tell you something, Tony.
Yeah, 109. I think it's 192, isn't it, in the Open?
That's right.
It sold out. The sign-ups were done, I think, in about, I think it was 8 or 9 hours. The original 128. So they said, "What the heck? We've got to open up," because so many people now want to play, and a lot of people knew how good this venue was as well, because we were here last year, and Bill and all his staff are just so good and welcoming in side pockets here in Blue Springs. So everybody wanted to be a part of it. One big pool party.
That's
but
right.
Not in the swimming sense.
That's right, Tony. And with the Ultimate Pool format, you can do things like that. I like to say, you can put the event in a box and know exactly what you're working with because the matches are timed. You know exactly what you can do with the number of tables and the number of players, and that allows us to do things like we're seeing here.
What I like is you can come to these events and you're going to get a whole weekend of pool to play. It's not as if you're going to turn up, play one match, get beat, go home. It's, there's too much traveling involved. So when you come for the weekend. You go in the Open, you go in your group. So you play 5 people in your group. If you don't get out your group, you go into the second chance. So you all play on the final day, and you play for a smaller purse. You get through your group, you're playing for the big one. Various other little things going on, and some fun matches and friendlies, and they do some mini games during the intervals, stuff to get the crowd involved. It's a fantastic event in itself. That's why people love it.
Yeah, it's a massive value for the players.
Yeah.
You can lose 2 matches at most events, and that's that. We're here. You have multiple matches to play, multiple chances to get into the cash, and obviously this is a spectator type of setup here. Really nice for the locals that want to see this, and frankly, just people that are around at the venue get to see this type of setup and this type of performance going on. That can earn us some fans.
Yeah, and we get some big stars playing in this now, and they stay around the venue, and they mingle with all the crowd, and they're happy to sign autographs and just generally have a good time with them as well. They all enjoy it.
Dennis Hatch looking to just nudge this 5-ball. And
Oh,
he
he's knocked in
pockets
the
the
8.
8-ball.
That is the rack to Coby Jaap.
I'll tell you what, that's kind of just what the doctor ordered for Coby.
We'll have another look. Misjudged this one, Dennis Hatch. Just wanted to nudge it into the 5, and he's clipped the 8. Super guy, super player.
And let's not forget Mr. Bergman himself.
Justin Bergman, Johnny Archer. They'll all be here.
And Dennis with a little hand flip as he comes up dry on this break in rack 5. I'd say it looked like balls went in, but they're all sitting right in front of the pocket. Wow. Touchy opening shot there. Really unfortunate there. And it's odd because he didn't have to play that ball, but I want to say that was probably the right thing. That was the only issue I could see. Just getting that 2-ball out of the equation, but now Dennis Hatch going to do his thing. Wide open table. And what do you think, Tony? I don't see anything that's preventing Dennis from just running clean here.
No.
You know, Dennis Hatch, a player with such a massive stroke, it's nice to see that he can tone it down for equipment like this and these types of conditions. I'm curious how Dennis is going to perform this weekend. You know, a player like Dennis and his experience, I feel like he's in the running to be one of our top finishers.
Yeah, I agree.
Very cautious as he navigates the traffic here. A bit of a stroke coming here.
Yeah, a bit more into that one. I'll tell you what, that's a great shot.
He's done really well.
Good control there from Dennis Hatch.
One more strong positional shot here.
Yeah.
He's going to put up point number 3 for himself.
The left-hand English on that one. Oh, he's hooked himself beyond the 14. Just too much spin.
I'm going to see a 2-rail kick coming here. Let's see how Dennis's vision is.
Well, he hits it.
And I'll tell you, if this was maybe a few days or weeks worked in on the cloth, I think he would have had a better go at it. But this fresh cloth isn't going to grab, and it slid right down that long rail. Coby now kind of storming around the table as we're coming up on the 12 minutes remaining in this shootout feature. And don't forget, when we hit that 10-minute mark, things get real. So we reduce our 30-second shot clock down to 15 seconds. That's when the excitement really kicks up. A little close to this 13.
I was just about to say he's getting a bit close to his work. He's okay. He shoots it in the bottom corner.
A little elevation here. The cueing isn't precise. You can see
I thought about
swerve.
playing the 9, you know, there, Mike.
I think he was considering playing the combination, you think?
Well, no, I thought he is. He's trying to bend round the 13 to pop the 9. No, he's not. What am I on about? The way he got the cue up there, it looked like he was trying to play a swerve shot.
I could see that, yeah. Definitely could have been trying to swerve there, but he made the right decision, pots the ball.
Caught me out. Then again, that's not that hard to do.
Nice there.
Yeah, a little bit. He'd like to be on the other side of the 9. Might come down here and play the 11 first. I don't blame him for this.
Yeah, I think that gives him a little bit more room to move about. Doesn't really have to play such precise speed. And he's going to be just fine here. Doesn't have to, but he can come all the way down table. Just one rail shape, just like this. Very nice speed there. Smooth shot from Coby Jaap.
Coby Jaap, 3 racks to 2 in front of Dennis Hatch.
And there you hear that sound. Tony, what does that mean?
That means it's last orders at the bar. No, it doesn't. it means now we're down to 15 seconds a shot. And this is where it gets a bit more exciting.
That's right.
No time to maneuver now. You get your 1 extension per rack. Once you've used that, it's just you and 15 seconds of pull for each shot.
Coby's got himself in a bit of a hairy situation. His opening shot, he loses the cue ball. Now stuck behind this blue 2. Really got to come with something special here. He's going all defense. He says, go ahead, Dennis, you figure it out. And don't forget, the winner of this match will play the Scorpion himself, Johnny Archer, tomorrow. As we continue the Kansas City Shootout.
I can tell you, I think it was in Iowa where Coby Jaap played Johnny Archer in a shootout. He didn't come out very well out of it, if I remember rightly.
I didn't get to see that match, but I'll tell you, if Coby does end up winning this, he's going to be looking for that revenge type of match.
I said last time he got stung by the Scorpion. So Coby Jaap trying to maneuver himself around these stripes, but
Clock is ticking.
You can see the 8 is a massive problem. That's why he's left that 10 ball down the bottom of the table.
He leaves the 4 ball still available. Does not block the pocket with that orange stripe. So Dennis Hatch now just kind of concerning with that 1-8 ball.
Big shot there on the 7. Now, does he have a slight angle where he could play the 6 and get that the 1 ball off the rail?
Most definitely.
Oh, no, he's going up here first.
Swindles his way into getting that 4 ball to drop. I think we were all stunned.
There goes the 3.
A dainty shot on the 3 ball.
It was.
This looks like this is going to be the attack here, Tony. And he's not going to like the result.
Do you know what? He might have to play the 1 into the side pocket, sort of cross bank it. Oh,
And he's done it.
Oh,
And he tickles the 6 ball.
Yeah, but
Dennis Hatch.
it's a bit too tight for the side pocket, but he can play this all the way up into the top left corner. Oh, he's gone wide. He's overcut it.
You know, that's a byproduct of that fresh cloth and the unfamiliarity of how that's going to react. Cue ball squirting and having him overcut this ball. You see right now, Coby still with the lead 3-2, needs to take advantage of this. If he goes up 4-2 here, you have to like him in the match as we come up on the 6 minutes remaining mark. And he plays the 2-way shot. So Dennis really has to come with something special on this 6 ball. He's going to guarantee himself contact. And how about that?
Yeah, that was a good effort there from Dennis. But he's going to find himself in all sorts of trouble now.
Now, if I'm Coby, I'm not even attempting to run out here. I want to burn the clock. I want to burn the clock and keep the ball up there, maintain my lead, hopefully get ball in hand with less time.
Yeah, he could have played the 13 down the table and just shoved the keyboard behind the 11 and hooked Dennis.
Yeah, I agree with that idea, Tony.
But
yeah, when you're out there under the heat of the clock and the spectators, kind of have to just go with your instincts and do what you know how to do, and that's shoot the balls in the hole.
so he's just got to mind that 6 ball now when he pots his 11. Doesn't want to end up with the 6 covering the path of the 10. And I'll tell you what, he's done just that.
Yes, he has, Tony.
There you see what has been presented to Coby Jaap. What he should have done, he should have played this with a load more side, come down. Oh,
how about that one right
what's he
there?
done?
Unreal. Coby Jaap gets his good fortune with the kick shot to pocket the 10 ball. Follows up with a clean 8 ball, and he goes up 4-2 here.
Well, Dennis will absolutely love that, I'm sure.
7 into the side pocket, so he's going to get to shoot.
We're at that familiar time in the match that when I've been on the comms, there's been 2 or 3 5-2s where with hardly any time left it's 4-2, and the player that's been at the table is trying to have a quick run out and then normally failed.
We're talking about the hatchet man here, Tony.
Yeah.
He's got everything open, and he's been under that clock before in other situations. You gotta like him to finish this up.
Another player that, if he did get beat, could point to the fact that he knocked that 8 ball in.
Yeah, that was definitely a turning point in the match. Touchy little shot there. Gets on a decent side of it. He maintains a decent line. He's got the 8 to the side. Dennis Hatch going to go up to 3 now. And just close this out.
It's
You
going
always see it.
dry.
Yeah, dry
Going
break.
yeah.
Tell you, the table doesn't look very open, though.
No, but Dennis Hatch doesn't have the luxury of being able to wait and carve himself out an opportunity. He's got to go now.
I'd say it's going to be really nice to see what the hatchet man can come up with here. Back against the wall, 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining under a 15-second shot clock, and he's still down by a game. Could he possibly put us into a situation where we go into a shootout?
Well, it is there, dangling in front of us. If Dennis Hatch finishes these strikes off.
Very tight positioning there. And I'll tell you, Tony, it's looking like we are going to see a tie game.
But don't forget, we still have the golden break in play, though, so the next rack will be Dennis Hatch breaking. If he runs this out 4 racks each, and effectively, if he was to break and pot the 8, it would give him victory.
How about that positioning right there from Dennis Hatch? Little back cut on the 8 ball.
That's great stuff there. Dennis Hatch with a fist pump.
fantastic, and you see the crowd recognizing the talents. All right, here we go. Dennis Hatch breaking
1942.
rack number 9.
Oh,
and he breaks and
scratched.
scratches. And immediately, Coby leaps out of the chair. And he's going to have a go at it.
I'll tell you what, he's got a chance as well. Yep. Plays the 2 ball, comes back for the 7. No, he's going to come down to. Oh,
it's because of the 6 ball.
yeah, but he wanted to be a bit straight on his 3 for that.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, he's missed it.
The clock got to him.
Dennis Hatch comes out, well, like an international sprinter.
And he's firing on all cylinders right
I
now.
don't think he's going to do it.
He does not want to go into the shootout.
Joe Prince did one against Jovan Bustamante, and it was literally a tenth of a second left. And we are going to go to our first 6-ball shootout.
There we go. At 4 games apiece, we're going to go to our 6-ball shootout. Really fun way to end this tight matchup between Dennis Hatch and Coby Jaap.
Wow.
Little cluster here.
It's all about making your mind up very quickly. No hesitating. Coming up towards 20 seconds now. If he can pot that 3 and stop the cue ball dead, which he has done, this is good. Ooh.
Wow. 25-3. 25-3. What a time there. 25-3.
Well, we're just having a look to see if the cue ball might have still been moving when he played the last ball.
And if that's the case, that's going to be what, 5-second penalty?
It's very true. It would be.
Scott said it's not a foul.
And we can tell you that that cue ball had not quite stopped. That will be a foul, and that will be 5 seconds added. Well, it's a decent split. But the cue ball is going to have to move around for these balls. And again, as you see, the cue ball still moving there. He should do it now, really should, but once again, the white moving around the table. I'll tell you what, this is going to be close.
It is going to be close.
It's still going. He's not going to do it. He is not going to do it. Oh.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We think Dennis Hatch has won.
Bring the film back up.
There you see our CEO, Scott Ryan.
That's by what, 2/10 of a 1/10 of a second?
Yeah.
1/10 of a second.
And there you see it. Dennis Hatch has been delivered the news by 2/10 of a second.
Wow.
He has beaten Coby Jaap. And it's down to Coby moving the cue ball just a bit too much around the table.
Well, that was drama, wasn't it? That was so much fun to watch. Let's find out what it was like to be part of. Dennis, first of all, congratulations. You've done a lot in the game, but running around and doing a 6-ball shootout like that, that was something very different.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm sweating. So it was anticlimactic. I thought I won, and then I didn't win, and then I won. So that's the most fun I've had playing pool in a long time. Yeah, this is great.
Love to hear that. I mean, the match itself was great, back and forth all the way. You nearly had an opportunity. I thought maybe just a little bit, not enough time at the back end there to run it out and do it in real time. It's just a different game. The dynamic of the match clock, it changes things.
It is. It puts a lot of pressure on you because there's 25 seconds or 20 seconds to shoot, then 15 seconds to shoot. The faster it goes. Plus the table is really slick, so it's fun, man. It's exciting, and the fans love it. I think it's really incredible what they're doing. It really is. I don't think I've had this much fun playing pool ever in my life.
Love to hear that. I mean, it really is. This sort of format is a lot of fun to play, and it's great to hear someone like you say that.
Yeah, it's a ball. If anybody hasn't played this, you should try it. The league is great. The players are great. Thank you for everything you guys are doing. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's great to hear that. Well said. And the good news, Dennis, is we get to see you come out here and do it again tomorrow as well. You qualify through to the last 16, and we can't wait after that.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll play better. Today I drove about 9.5 hours. I have the road eyes, but no excuses. Tomorrow I'll come out, play better. Hopefully I can make it to the final 8 and maybe snap this thing off. Maybe have a flashback.
Sounds like a good plan, Dennis. Thank you for the entertainment. It was absolutely fantastic, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.